Beats are the worst.
People love beats.
Nobody likes beats.
Everyone loves beats.
Nobody likes beats.
I'm fresh, dressed like $100. Fresh shell toes too wide for chucks. Don't punch. Use Malibu fresh, so my coquito tastes best. Fresh, like Dougie, much more money. Fresh out the lab, new record ain't funny. I'm mad, and by mad I mean nuts, not the fresh ones that I bust. That's gross like Terry. You need fresh air, cause I'm fresh like the treads in your underwear. When I rock the mic, and you're up next, I'm Jermaine Dupri, cause I'm so fresh. I was fresh in the 80s, had the curly sheen. Fresh in the 90s, Boaz Yakin. I leave Fresh Prince on microphones, talking DNA. Smell you later, Holmes. K-Mo fresh on the decks, guess love. Almost as fresh as Johnny Ducks. I eat subs, but I never eat fresh, cause Jared from Subway, fuck that mess. I'm farm fresh like a Mill 5 hipster. Grew a craft beer to impress your sister. I hear whispers, and some are true, that I'm fresh like Febreze when I enter the room. Soon enough, you're feeling like Queen, and Bowie under pressure when your crew sees me. Like ZZ Top, you're like, please stop. I got you under pressure, pressure cooker go pop. Yo, that's yo, that's yo, that's fresh. Yo, that's yo, 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 that's fresh. Yo, that's yo, that's yo, that's fresh. I manifest fresh, it's my destiny. In the upper esh, out of any MC. I see through the mesh, right through the flesh. Dissect the best and discard the rest. You'll be grateful when I'm dead like Phil Lesh. Competition less fresh cause there's one less. Def MC, one more effigy. A monument of fresh for the world to see. Call me Arthur T cause my produce fresh. Like DJ Night fresh like the Fresh Fest. In 84, saw Curtis blow. UTFO, Fat Boy stole the show like the Get Fresh crew back in 82. Before I pass the Dutchie, pass the Buddha to you. I'm too fresh like a green plátano. Sold at Whole Foods on Fresh Pond Road. I'm so fresh I can't expire. The fourth element, earth, wind, and fire. Fresh like Kool and the Gang once sang. Fresh like the first time you heard Wu-Tang. Fresh beat band who my kids can't stand. Fresh like the blood out of Hitman's hands. This jam knocked the mouth out the chains.
It's godly. I take a long puff, then I exhale. Not thinking about a bitch or the next sale. Eyes closed and it's all clear. I suppose it was all smear. God's favor, no Star of David. Plus your little penance was subpar, so save it. In darkness, you can pray to the Pope. Still I'm stuck with a look of dismay at the scope. Angels looking over me. Jesus peace, good book and rosary. Lucifer on the loose. It's looking like when the hoes used to purr on the deuce. All drawn into anarchy, though we were all born into insanity. Crazy times, crazy place, a lazy pace will leave you in a hazy space.
So you think you can measure up to the gods? Hardly. Trying to snatch mics, you might catch a body. This hip-hop shit's much more than a hobby. Money in the bank can't outrank the godly. Digging in the crates can't fake the whole army. To feel this nice, y'all need to take Molly. Can't outlast or outclass y'all, I'm sorry. We physically embody the concept of godly. Friends and enemies, got plenty of those. Adversaries don't scare me, I am the one chose by the gods that be. Deem me the most godly one. I ain't done, but y'all tried to stop me. Catch me at Copley Square, Debonair, a 91.5 on the air, Central Square. Middle East, no peace, I is real. The sun rises in the east, that's where I chill. I will coexist like a hipster bumper sticker. Jehovah's Witness me sipping the malt liquor. Not cause I lack any class or taste, cause in God we trust takes half of my cake. So I break the law, don't break my back. The 11th commandment, thou shalt not be whacked. Whether fact to fiction, science to religion, one day they're gonna see me and claim he is risen. So you think you can measure up to the gods? Hardly. Trying to snatch mics, you might catch a body. This hip-hop shit's much more than a hobby. Money in the bank can't outrank the godly. Digging in the crates can't fake the whole army. To feel this nice, y'all need to take Molly. Can't outlast or outclass y'all, I'm sorry. We physically embody the concept of godly.
I'm God body, hard body with the verses.
True and living won't find me in churches. Purpose is love, don't care about your purchase. And I don't care who you worship. See this rap shit a circus, feet in the furnace. My hair all woolly, burnt on the surface. Satan tried to pull me, 72 virgins, I'm paradise in person. I walk with the righteous, created in his likeness. Resurrected between 3rd and Cyprus. It's the virus, babies born lifeless. Excuse me, I'm biased, there's no one like us. Overcome it, my cup overrunneth. The weak cannot stomach, sleep is the cousin of death. With my last breath I blow 7 trumpets. Rappers are muppets.
So you think you can measure up to the God? Hardly. Trying to snatch mics who might catch your body. This hip-hop shit's much more than a hobby. Money in the bank can't outrank the godly. Digging in the crates can't fake the whole army. To feel this nice, y'all need to take Molly. Can't outlast or outclass y'all, I'm sorry. We physically embody the concept of godly. Yeah, I remember when hip-hop was all about a block party. Smoke a few joints, sipping Coke and Bacardi. Cold 45 in a brown paper bag. This is how it was all that we had. Back when bad men could. Back when the cops didn't bother to enter the hood. But it was still all good. The code of the streets, dope rhymes and beats, yeah. Electricity was free. Hopped the fence at the basketball court. Then we plugged in the sound, spin some records and dance. Sprayed the crowd, fire hydrant and a hollowed out can. Yeah, till the early light. Some kids went to bed, but I partied all night. Never any noise complaints like now. Didn't have any clubs, this is how it went down. What happened to that? 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 I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't paradise. Son of Sam in the blackout and mad people died. Yankees won the title and we ate Reggie bars. Burned down buildings, broken glass, that's the backyard. Yo, it was a trip. If your car broke down, then your car got stripped. In 10 minutes flat off to the chop shop. Nobody saw nothing if you came from the block. Grandmaster Flash and Grandmaster Kaz, loop and break beats, it was sleight of hand, yeah. And Mr. Magic on the box, we would pop and lock and up rock, never Glocks. Nope, not to settle a dispute. The ladies of the 80s know ill repute. This is way before crack, when the worst thing to be was whack. What happened to that? 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 What happened to that?
Hey yo, I'm from the Bean, Boss Town, the hub, where if you didn't rock Adidas, you was seen as a scrub. We was always in the shadow of that apple from the south. In spite of that, it's where I learned what hip-hop was all about. The talent shows at the Lee School and Narcissus. For all the OGs, these memories stay with us, like Twice Style rolling in the RSO truck, licking shots at his rivals like he didn't give a fuck. Don't even try it with your whack promo, and that's your ass if you rock the Bruins gold and black logo at OG, put Dudley Square on Rap City. These days I'm honored to say he raps with me. Naturally over the years we've been through our dilemmas, but we've all come so far since the days of Lecco Slimmer. Rest in peace to Guru, the real shit's back. We gonna make sure they never have to ask, what happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to that?
that? What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to that? What happened to that?
But sometimes I still sit and reminisce. 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 And think about the years I was raised.
State your name, state your name.
Just Jack.
If you're raking in the cash and you're a pain in the ass, then you're my landlord, my fucking landlord. And if the condo is too hot because the AC stopped, you are my landlord, my shitty landlord. And if the dishwasher's broke and you think that it's a joke, you are my landlord, my shitty landlord. And if my rent's a week late, I got no food on my plate and it makes you irate even though I just paid, then you're my landlord. An open letter to you, this relationship has one side and that side is you. When I signed this lease, you said the central air will keep my body cool in the summertime air. You lied. Now my children cry. It's 122 degrees inside. Humidity is killing me. My asthma attacks. And when I call to fix it, you do not call back. That shit is whack. You're a selfish prick. What kind of human being behaves like this? June, July, August, then another date missed. My foundation is shaking, motherfucker, I'm pissed. My wife knows this, said to take the high road. This ain't an MC battle, if it were, I'd be gold. I'm told that discretion is the better part of valor. Didn't wanna blow you up, but now I kinda have to. If you're raking in the cash and you're a pain in the ass, then you're my landlord, my fucking landlord. And if the condo is too hot because the AC stopped, you are my landlord, my shitty landlord. And if the dishwasher's broke and you think that it's a joke, you are my landlord, my shitty landlord. And if my rent's a week late, I got no food on my plate and it makes you irate even though I just paid, then you're my September. AC's fixed, dude, whatever. Just in time for the cold winter weather. Today I did the dishes, but my dishwasher's busted. I scrub a Brillo pad, my walker's still crusted. I trusted you. I should have known from the start, when within the first week you tore that lease apart. There was art on the walls and there was boxes and closets from the previous tenant. In the bedroom, more boxes. It shocked us. When I asked you to move it, you say you're not inclined, and then you did prove it. I tried to move it on Craigslist and eBay. Your son says it's his stuff, you should hear what he said. His shit's in my way, you never clean the house, and the toilets don't flush. What the fuck's that all about? I'm about to get in my car and drive by, introduce you to my friend Five Knuckles Black Eye. If you're raking in the cash and you're a pain in the ass, then you're my landlord, my fucking landlord. And if the condo is too hot because the AC stopped, you are my landlord, my shitty landlord. And if the dishwasher's broke and you think that it's a joke, you are my landlord, my shitty landlord. And if my rent's a week late, I got no food on my plate and it makes you irate even though I just paid, then you're my month 4. I just got laid off, but I'll collect unemployment. Oh, now you're pissed off. The rent's gonna be about a week or two late. Now you're gnashing your teeth and you say you won't wait. Dude, I hate you. There is no gray area. Angry email, phone calls, it's mass hysteria. Barely late, but the rent got paid. It's gonna be late again, I got other bills to pay. And then you send me a notice of eviction. December 24th, dude, you gotta be kidding. Merry Christmas. You are Scrooge McDuck, Heat Miser Donald Trump rolled into one blunt. I paid it up, averted that disaster. Now you say from now on, there's one thing that I have to do. Deliver my rent to your hand? Trust me, motherfucker, you do not want that. Merry Christmas. You're a one-man shit list. When I knock on the door, you better pray there's a witness. Cause I'm not Jehovah. When I come over, should I go for the kill or just induce a fucking coma? If you're raking in the cash and you're a pain in the ass, then you're my landlord, my fucking landlord. And if the condo is too hot because the AC stopped, you are my landlord, my shitty landlord. And if the dishwasher's broke and you think that it's a joke, you are my landlord, my shitty landlord. And if my rent's a week late, I got no food on my plate and it makes you irate even though I just paid, then you're my... Walking down a hotel hall somewhere in Reno, Nevada, like Juicy J and DJ Paul, I pop my collar, I'm hotter than a drop Chevy Impala, or a hot drop Prowler with Gary inside her. Gary Washington will ride a Valley Berry invite her, so I'll invite Brad and Angelina will write up a couple invitations while I'm locked in an asylum, in a straight jacket rapping Meth's part in triumph. I'm a fuck up, I should just play for the Lions, yo I can't get right, I should play for the Rams, just fumble it and say fuck, I gave it a chance, man.
Sometimes a rapper rhymer. When I smack a rapper's face like Trump, I slap vagina. I see and smell douche, these jokers can't spit. What you call pants, kid? I call some tree and shit. Go rock that leotard, tights in your yoga suit. Know your pussy, cause I see the camel toe poking through. Enough of that talk, I don't need to act hard. Plus I got chicks dropping trunks like a pack car. Think about it, say you're real, but I tend to doubt it. My skill has been devoted to fill the endless void that's been left in rap. Man, I'm a threat in fact. Step up, I step in, you're stepping back. This the epitaph of your small rap life. Keep talking back, get your balls in a black vice. Crush them to dust, I'm done with these fucks. Detention, pace one, bringing the drum in the guts.
That I said is always clear and concise. The message like a Melly Mel is I am quite nice on mic. I choke out MCs who spoke out of turn. Listen to the mentor and learn. I burn bridges, rappers build without skill. Paying dues, never dues to appear like they ill. I chill backstage, puffing blunts with my peers. They stand in the wings, deer in headlights. Choking on their beer when they get some dap. They really ain't used to getting props when they rap. They paid the promoter back, thanks for the show. Pay to play rappers never act like they know it's like that, y'all. And I give no shit when they say it's detention, then you know it's legit. It's like this, y'all. Every time I spit, I'm the rap grim reaper. MC slit they wrists like settle for 100 grand. Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, make a deal with the devil.
You're a Russian dude with a midnight special that you wave when you heat it, dude. You must be mental. Don't pull it if you ain't gonna pull it. Put it down, you clown. Knuckle up, let's do this. Alley cat, they called you that. Cause you pussy fight rookie, never punch, always scratch. Like a cut on a Technique 12, but you got no game, so I put you on the shelf. The back burner, the mantle shows the skulls that I shrink when I blink, now your edge is dull. Playing Jethro Tull, master of the skin fruit. Ain't seen a naked woman since you was 22. Now you fitty looking like 65, chain smoker, you're a joker, how the fuck are you alive? You are what you eat, candy bars and Nestle's quick. We ain't sitting shiver, slit your wrist, this a brisk, bro.
Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, make a deal with the devil.
Then there's your sidekick, luckier than Midas, carrying his jock since you were knee-high to spiders. Hired him. Now he bleeds you dry, and you calling me a poser, Mary Poser, nice try. We know why the word on the street, there ain't nothing wrong about two fellas beating me. Until I tweet the photo, Gandalf and Frodo giving hand jobs to homos in the parking lot at Ojo's. You so-so, I'm Zoso like Led Zepp 4. I settle scores to standard applause. The cause you affect was to wreck live music. Replace it with beer pong, at least you'll have this song to reflect on. The gentrification you attempted. Cheers, motherfucker, like Norman George Wendt did. I'm done vetting, I came, saw, and slayed. Made a deal with the devil, now it's time to get paid.
Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, settle. Make a deal with the devil, make a deal with the devil.
Didn't have to go down the way that it did, but your life is chaos, it's the way that you live. But I'm in control, call me Maxwell Smart. Soon enough you'll be the dust of a nursing home fart. You kill the art for a couple of pounds, broke the hearts of artists making musical sounds. Now you found hiding cash in sight playing that you made selling children crack cocaine that you hid in the couch. Didn't think I knew that. I got friends where you from, they know you do that. You're that dude who set fire to himself to collect the Aflac fat stacks for yourself. You think you stealth, but you an open book. I turned the page and gave the world a look at two crooks, and you know it's true. You had to take the cake and try to eat it too.
Make a deal with the devil, settle. 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 Make a deal with the devil, settle for 100 grand. Make a deal with the devil, settle for 100 grand. Make a deal with the devil, make a deal with the devil, 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 devil.
About the ones that I love the most, the ones who got away. Raise a glass, here's a toast to the young ladies. They were sent from above. Adult education, let's hear it for young love. 4th grade, 1970, whatever. Mom was religious, went to church like whenever. Talking 5, 6, 7 days a week. Heard the same asshole give the same old speech. Mom was down, but I had my eye. Blonde hair, ponytail with the pale blue eyes. She was Samantha, but I called her Sam. We were just kids, we was just holding hands, but we knew that what we had was deep. I thank the Lord when we moved to her street. She kissed me on the bus that day. She took my heart and cold, locked it away. And every day we was always together. I carried her books and they were light as a feather. Then the weather changed and we moved away, and sometimes I still listen till this very day. Yo, talk about the ones that I love the most, the ones who got away. Raise a glass, here's a toast to the young ladies. They were sent from above. Adult education, let's hear it for young love. Culture shock from the Bronx to Indiana. The only Puerto Rican freaking out the locals in the parents hear their daughters like a desert without water. Then I met Dawn Decker. Oh man, did I sweat her. In a sweater on a cold September day. She said hello, we was in the 6th grade. They told her to go, but she didn't, she stayed. School dance, boner in my pants, what can I say? Yo, she wrapped her legs around my waist, had my tongue halfway in her incredible face. Yo, we faced the world, this girl, she didn't care. People tried to stop us, she was always there. Through the hard times, and believe me, there were many. A lot of couples fight, but we didn't have any. Anyway, we were just kids, I know. I stood alone in the road as she drove to a new home. Another broken heart, another girl gone. Who knew years later I would put them in a song? I know they're gone, but I never forgot. They all took a piece of my soul and my heart. Where are they now? Allison from kindergarten, Lizette Davis saved it, we didn't get too far in. Layla Shirazi, Bobby Joe, Julie Bug, all my kisses and hugs, let's hear it for young love. Talking about the ones that I love the most, the ones who got away. Raise a glass, here's a toast to the young ladies. They were sent from above. Adult education, let's hear it for young love.
That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Party people. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Get ill. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Your dreams have now been fulfilled.
When I grab a microphone, rappers say, oh snap, cause I separate your vertebrae, your neck from your back. Like Santa Lariat did to Bruno Sammartino. They say these engines excellent, they call me Steve Marino. Future's retrocentric, I'm a throwback like Devo. Far beyond the neutral sweet, and yes, there is no equal. Sequel is my prequel, I was here before you started. You passed me
your CD, but I delete and disregard it. Ha! You get carded at a rated R movie. I sneak it to the back and drop Sriracha to the smoothies. You feeling groovy, now you think you wanna battle, but I dropped 16, you puke your fiddle faddle. Grab the handle rappers, it's a bumpy ride. You can feel the gigawatts of slow electric slide, but I slam dance, kick you square in the eye, slanderize your reputation till your neighbors scandalize.
That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Party people. That's right, y'all. Get ill. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Your dreams have now been fulfilled. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Party people. And when it comes to ill, that's right, y'all. Your dreams have now been fulfilled.
On another level of cool you never knew. I just might be the exception to every rule. Get on there, watch who you offend. When I punt you in the cunt, you won't do it again. I'm on that train, my brain tip. I got John Blaze shit, but John already got ape shit. The Grim Morrison, that's a better handle. I am PT 109 over every scandal. Poison in the pocket, and I do it well. I blast off a rocket looking like number 12. Cause all you gotta do is your job and people turn foe. Only good L that I like is when that term roll. I burn the burb so loud I hope the hood heard it. All it takes is 4 bars like good service. You a chess player, I'm the press slayer. I'm a one-man hip-hop extravaganza hater.
That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Party people. That's right, y'all. Get ill. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Your dreams have now been fulfilled. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Party people. And when it comes to ill, that's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Your dreams have now been fulfilled.
When I was young, my mama put soap on my tongue. Rowdy nigga on the mic like this since day 1. Day 2, day 3 was a whole new objective. Had to hit the motherfuckers from a West Coast perspective. I strung out the fun, I miss my nigga pun. Miss flipping off rappers like, yeah, you number 1. I don't care about the chicks, that's the bitch you dated. This drink got me mixed up, I'm discombobulated. Models get taken from the words that I'm stating. Tash is on fire, the crowd evacuate. Did I mention detention and his crazy ass friends? Is outside counting ends in a Benz with some twins. Girls bend over backwards cause they wanna be an actor. We got a lot of money, honey, and that's the main factor. The fact is, y'all still get it how I live it. Still live in LA, still rep the click liquid.
That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Party people. That's right, y'all. Get ill. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Your dreams have now been fulfilled. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Party people. And when it comes to ill, that's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. Your dreams have now been fulfilled. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. And when it comes to ill, that's right, y'all.
Yo, don't scandalize mine.
La cucaracha tiene no pata para caminar, porque le falta la pata principal. The old neighborhood ain't what it used to be. I went back and nobody knows who I used to be. Soon to be coming to a theater near you, the Hollywood blockbuster Gentrification Part 2. You know the story, it writes itself. Take the land over, put the natives on the shelf. It ain't even stealth, they paved the trail of tears. You can't live here past the craft beer. Over here, this is where I went to school. 40 kids in a class, 30 desks, 10 stools. It wasn't cool, we had to share books. Now all the new kids got iPads and Nooks. Look, here comes a marching band. We had plastic flutes, they got saxophones and drums and trumpets. Fuck it, good for them. It ain't their fault that this used to be a prison. I witnessed pimps and hoes at age 5, crack dealers on the corner near the 5 and dime. But every time the cops did a sting or a sweep, 2 hours later they was back on the street. Mr. No Beat, the developers arrived. Much to my surprise, the crime subsides. I wonder why. What was different this time? Then we all got evicted, just like I predicted. It sickens me, cops never ever came around. Even if you were shot down, bleeding on the ground. Now they're found chilling with the hipsters. Howdy, Officer Bob. Why, hello there, mister. I missed the bodega where we all got our goods. Groceries, hardware, check cashing in the hood. Then the rent went up and we couldn't stop it. Now the old bodega's artisanal chocolates. Stop it. We can't, it's a losing battle. Onto browner pastures, not so free-range cattle. I straddle broken glass and needles in the park. We played ball at night, now it's closed after dark. And if you want to take part in a friendly game of soccer, you gotta get a permit, rent a key for a locker. When it gets hotter, we pump the fire hydrant. Now they got a water park with swings and slides in. They took us for a ride, now we don't even hide it. This place got paid a visit by the great King Midas. As I write this, I realize that it's over. The battle is lost, like I already told you. But before I go, I just have one question. For the fence whitewashers, please teach me a lesson. I'm not pretending, man, I really want to know. Where the fuck did the cockroaches go? We were infested for 30 years. I lived my entire life fear. There was water bugs the size of sunflowers flying in the tub when I was trying to take a shower. I'd hide it for hours while they multiplied. Then the white people came and what? They all died? How? Why? I really want to know. We had exterminators once a month. Was that for show? Cause God knows the roaches didn't care about them. They'd squirt some poison in the kitchen and then the bugs got bigger and bolder and smart. They knew to wait until after dark. And when the lights went on, they scattered like rats. While we're on the subject, what happened to that? Rats the size of cats, they spoke English and Spanish. Then you moved and they all vanished. God damn it, it's one thing to take my house, but please tell me how you keep the cucarachas out. Don't hold out, what's the secret? You owe this to us. You must tell us, how'd you get rid of the roaches? What's the hocus pocus? Are there magical potions? Tell me, how the fuck did you get rid of the roaches? This is my focus, there's no way to know this, so tell me, how the fuck did you get rid of the roaches? No decon, no raid, we'll pay you to show us. Just tell me how the fuck you got rid of these roaches. Please tell me, how the fuck did you get rid of, no really, how the fuck did you get rid of the roaches? For my radio show, gotta find a job, yo, where do I go? Fast food joint, no, the pay is too low. Got a wife and kids, gotta up the cash flow. That's when I ran into a dude that I know from the club and the pub, said detention, yo, I got you a job at the office space. So I went and met his boss, his name was Jake. Jake was like, alright, the resume's tight, 401k, big pay, start tonight. I was like, word, Jake became uptight. He said, you wanna work here? You gotta talk white. I was like, whoa, my grammar ain't an issue. I majored in communications, don't mean to diss you, but I'm about to rip you a new orifice. So take this job and shove it where you shit, you dick. They say you can't work here if you don't sound right. Wanna date my daughter, but you're not too bright. You wanna mix it up with the social life. Gotta get your act together, kid, you gotta talk white. I talk like I do when I chill, alright? It really ain't an issue, no need for a fight. But if you assume my hue's a snake bite, check your apartheid, you gotta talk white. This is what it's like with my boys all night. I sound like a rapper to the early light. Then I get to work and I drop insight, and my friends like, you sold out, why you talk white? I'm like, listen, the privilege ain't down with the slang that we spit when there's no one around. I gotta dumb it down, but to them I sound right. A double-edged sword when I gotta talk white. They say you can't work here if you don't sound right. Wanna date my daughter, but you're not too bright. You wanna mix it up with the social life. Gotta get your act together, kid, you gotta talk white. I talk like I do when I chill, alright? It really ain't an issue, no need for a fight. But if you assume my hue's a snake bite, check your apartheid, you gotta talk white. Who curated this triple gooseberry IPA? Our tea time is 9:45. Who ate the last scone? Hey, don't get dirt on my K-Swiss. I'll meet you at the cotillion. Shrimp cocktail. Make America great. Make America great. Again. Make America great. Again. Make America great. Again. Make America great. Again. Make America again. I got a confession to make. Got a problem with authority, love to hate. It ain't cool, but it's like a virus infected my brain, injected in my iris. Tried a therapist and she was hot. We ended up drinking and smoking pot. Dropped some acid, so I went flaccid. Lost my insurance, so that didn't last. My past is full of outbursts. My parents divorced when I had my first. Cursed my teacher and made her cry. Stole a purse, I denied that I lied. Ran the streets of the Bronx with my friends, Jerome McNair and Manny Perez. Chinatown, bought some fireworks. Made mad money, my first hustle worked.
I love pissing you off. Gets me off. Set me off. I know the motherfucking bends me off. I love pissing you off. Gets me off. Set me off. I spit it slow so these kids know that I'm love.
I'm the king of the prank, as J.U.L. Put my record on repeat, nobody can tell. Till I ran for 12 straight hours, the powers that be were not too pleased. Beneath all the anger is manic laughter, hiding the pain, the natural disaster. I act faster before I think. If you're on my shit list, you already know this. PTSD, a chemical recipe. Older I get, the less it gets to me. When I'm stressing, I'll teach you a lesson. My album, my tantrum is quite impressive. The rest of the time, I'm a pretty swell guy. Merry old soul out for beer and pie. But when I explode like Bixby Bill, I love pissing you off. It beats the chill pill.
I love pissing you off. Gets me off. Set me off. I know the motherfucking bends me off. I love pissing you off. Gets me off. Set me off. I spit it slow so these kids know that I'm love.
I ain't bragging, I'm rather embarrassed. It's not your fault, I blame my parents. I wish on a star called Bipolaris I could go back in time and compare us to the Brady Bunch or the Partridge Fam. Find all the people that caught the backhand, playing a kiss square on their lips. Tell them I'm sorry, but I love being pissed.
I love pissing you off. Gets me off. Set me off. I know the motherfucking bends me off. I love pissing you off. Gets me off. Set me off. I spit it slow so these kids know that I'm love.
Get one first love and you think it's forever, but you're young and you're dumb and forever is never. No matter what, I can still feel the love. The dream never dies, how I miss you, Rosebud. I hold a torch like Olympic flame. Gone too soon, I will never be the same. Still say your name since you died in cold blood. The dream never dies, how I miss you, Rosebud.
It was Christmas, 1983. I saw her and she saw me. She was the prettiest girl that the world ever seen. No gift wrap but a bow, and she sat next to me. She took my hand, she said handle my bars. We can see the big city and dodge moving cars. We got to the lake while she waited while I fished. It started to get dark, we parked and made a wish that we'd never go home, where it was cold and alone. My mom worked at night, I was left to my own devices. Despite this, clean and fed, we would go shoplifting right before bed. She said, lock the door, tomorrow we ride. Behind garage doors, she would wait and she'd hide. Then one night we were spotted by a gang. Next day she was gone, my head in my hand.
You get one first love and you think it's forever, but you're young and you're dumb and forever is never. No matter what, I can still feel the love. The dream never dies, how I miss you, Rosebud. I hold a torch like Olympic flame. Gone too soon, I will never be the same. Still say your name since you died in cold blood. The dream never dies, how I miss you, Rosebud.
They broke down the door, they hacked off the lock. They found her hiding and did God knows what. I thought it would last, but good things never do. I miss you, Rosebud, where the hell are you? I called the cops, but they laughed in my face. I put up signs and new signs took their place. I walked for miles every day for a year, but she never came back, she just disappeared. Years later, I'm married with a wife, 9 months pregnant, creating new life. I thought of being a father and I reminisced and dreamed of Rosebud every night, always missed. Then it hit me, I should check eBay. Sure enough, she was there, close enough anyway. I did overpay, but I bid and I win. The proud owner of a blue 1983 Schwinn.
You get one first love and you think it's forever, but you're young and you're dumb and forever is never. No matter what, I can still feel the love. The dream never dies, how I miss you, Rosebud. I hold a torch like Olympic flame. Gone too soon, I will never be the same. Still say your name since you died in cold blood. The dream never dies, how I miss you, Rosebud.